every once in a while there's that one piece of manga that you stumble upon that just seems so absolutely ridiculous that it shouldn't exist, but it does. And one such manga is a manga world that gets one page once a year. I stumbled upon this last week in my manga recommended tab while I was basically being a degenerate and wasting my time. And this manga only has 4 chapters, and this is since 2019 because it absolutely lives up to its name. One page every year. The author of this manga is Kido Jirou. He's also the main manga artist for I Want You to Show Me Your Panties with the Disgusted Face. Now, I think this is an absolutely fun read just because the concept seems so ridiculous. At first, when you start reading, you're like, okay, there's no way this could actually be a manga that only gets one page a year. But it's literally just one page a year, maybe about 6 panels for every page. And it's based in a setting with the hero battling a demon lord. The characters in the manga are very self-aware. They know what's going on. They know what the author is doing, and in every page, they're basically struggling to pass out as much information as possible because they might not get as much time to disclose information maybe about themselves or the stories before the page for the year rounds up. Like literally towards the end of each panel, it's a struggle with the hero and the major antagonist, which is the demon lord, trying to get him to focus on the actual content of the manga. And I think this is a very funny concept. Saying it's a funny concept is ridiculous, sorry, but I just think it's ridiculous how something like this could actually exist. And the author the author has basically put himself in a difficult position because I easily see this getting a cult following. Once every year you have everyone putting on their reminders for whatever manga website that they're on or manga reader that they're using to read manga. I'm literally looking forward to this manga, or maybe even forgetting and then randomly seeing it trending on Twitter or Reddit or something and being like, oh yeah, actually this this manga should drop a chapter this year. So I think it's pretty funny, and I think you guys should check it out because you really won't be disappointed. His other manga that he's the main artist for that I mentioned, which is I Want You to Show Me Your Panties with the Disgusted Face. It currently has a couple of OVAs out. It's primarily an eki manga slash anime that like the previous one follows its name to a T, and that's mainly because the concept follows our protagonist, who is everything you'd expect from a rich, perfect young man who comes from a wealthy home, highly educated, always meets the standards, and is celebrated in like a godlike sense by his mates, until one day he randomly has a craving to see panties. And that's where the manga takes a drastic turn because the stakes just keep elevating in a way that's absolutely ridiculous. People at first don't take him seriously because the concept that someone could just want to see panties out of nowhere, especially someone of his status and demeanor, seems ridiculous until they realize he's the type of person that doesn't let off until he gets what he wants, which is to see panties. And it just the stakes just constantly keep on elevating, from a maid to a classmate to like a librarian to even a priestess and even a demon lord or a god, which if you're into stuff like that, I highly recommend you check it out. Just the concept alone is funny, and yeah, I wanted to point that out. That the manga author Kido Jirou is doing something pretty dope. And if you have some free time, you should check out his work. I will leave a link to his Twitter and Pixiv platform and maybe any other links where you could find him in the description. I think he has quite a decent following on Twitter where he drops clips and teasers from his projects and other artworks and stuff. So yeah, Kido Jirou, manga artist that I really think you should check out this week. You won't be disappointed. His 2 projects that you can find online are really awesome. I think he also has a manga out called Sevens. I've tried to see if I could find it online, but I couldn't. I'll keep checking it out. If I can, before I'm done with the video, I'll put the link in the description. So yeah, thank you guys very much for taking the time out to listen to my first video. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope that I can continue making more videos for you guys. Yeah, thanks, man.